If I could erase one home buying myth forever, this would be it. I can't tell you how many people have looked at me and said, Corey, I'd love to buy a home, but I don't have 20% down. And almost every time, my first question is, who told you that? Because somewhere along the way, people started believing that you have to save 20% before you can even think about buying a home. The truth, though, some people do put 20% down. Some loan programs require larger down payments, but many first-time home buyers purchase with far less. And some qualify for down payment assistance programs that can help even more. So the problem isn't that everyone needs a 20% down payment. The problem is that so many people believe that they do. So they never ask. They spend years renting, years assuming, years telling themselves maybe someday. And here's what I want you to know. I don't know whether you're ready to buy a home today. Nobody can answer that in a YouTube video. But I do know this. If the only reason you've counted yourself out is because you don't have 20% down, there's a good chance you're asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, do I have 20%, ask, what are my options? That's a much better question because every buyer is different. Your income is different, your credit is different, your goals are different. The loan programs available to you may be different too. That's why I always tell people, don't decide for the lender. Find out first. Maybe you'll need to save more. Maybe you qualify today. Maybe there's a program you didn't even know existed. You won't know until you ask. That's why I make these videos, not to convince everyone to buy a home, but to help people stop believing myths that are keeping them from exploring what's actually possible for them. So if you've been waiting because you thought you needed 20% down, I'd love to hear from you. Send me one word. Possible. Tell me where you are. No pressure, no obligation, just a conversation. Because before you tell yourself no, let's find out what's actually possible. I'm Corey Perez, and this is Home Buying Made Easy, helping people who didn't think they could own become homeowners.